failed. I totally did not put the beef roast in this morning before I went to the DMV, thinking I would not be there long. And hello, it's the DMV. We were there all day. So here we are. I am going to make pizza on some bread that we froze earlier. And I'm going to make a homemade sauce to go on it. And we're just going to make it work, right? The kids and Mark love this, so it'll be fun. I have to go drain these really quickly. Do you want this tomato juice?
Sure. Do you have cheese and pepperoni?
Oh, yeah, I got it. We're live on the IG. Not the IG, the YouTube. You can go over and say hello to the world. There you go. There's some juice. Drained it, gave Mark the juice. All's well that ends well, right? It's okay. We grabbed the cheese out of the fridge for me, too.
I can see cheese.
Mm-hmm. That's in there. It's in the freezer. Grab that. Why not put it back there? I see it. Okay. No, that's not it. Hold on. Thank you. Well, grab that mozzarella out of the freezer. It's in there. For sure. So
Your husband's right.
my husband's right. The cheese is still frozen. It's okay. It's gonna work out fine. He's gonna thaw it real quick. To start the sauce, I'm gonna grab some olive oil and some seasoning. So here we go. So this is probably what, 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm gonna grab thyme and I'm gonna grab my homemade Italian blend seasoning. I'm just gonna grab it out of my cabinet. There we go. So I'm gonna use our homemade Italian blend. If you want to know how to make homemade Italian blend, you can get it in his cookbook. That's where we shared it. First step, I've got to grab garlic. He's over here laughing.
Who suggested you have all this out to begin with? That wouldn't be no fun.
It's okay, guys. You hear him over there digging in the freezer? It's okay.
There's no cheese in there.
Yeah, there is. It'll be okay. We use the Parmesan that I already have out. I'll make it into okay. So I've got my, he's over there really digging in me. I'm just cutting up my garlic into my olive oil. I'm not going to brown it. I don't ever want brown garlic. Brown garlic is bitter.
This I cut the other day. It's cheddar.
Oh, that's cheddar. No, that won't work. Be all right. I'll show you what we'll do. So I just want to get this aromatic. And slices are fine because my other is, my crusher is in the dishwasher. I didn't grab it out. My allergies are killing me. You found the mozzarella. It was hard as a brick. It'll be okay. I'll run some hot water and put the mozzarella down in it. Okay, so there's some seasoning. I gotta grab And I'm just going to like soften the garlic just a little bit just to get it really aromatic. And that looks like a lot of seasoning. I promise you it is not. Gotta grab some salt.
What about those cheese bricks?
Hot water.
Is that any good?
No. Okay. He's got the hot water going. Now he's gonna melt the cheese. See, guys, real life.
Who thought of getting cheese out of the freezer?
Honey, the same person who forgot to put the beef roast in.
When?
This morning. I was supposed to make beef roast today. My nose is killing me, you
What I
guys.
saw for you?
Yeah, we'll have it on
Refrigerator
Saturday.
on the shelf.
We'll have it on Saturday.
Saturday's my date night.
We can't go out on no dates this month. 31 days of cooking at home. Sorry, fella. You'll have to have a lunch date because dinner's got to be at the house. Don't it, guys? All right. Now, in go the tomatoes. And I'm going to go grab another pint, too. I should have grabbed a quart, but I couldn't see one on the shelf because it's hidden behind everything and I was in a hurry. So we're just making...
Is this a comedy show?
Is it a comedy show? No. Guys,
All that
tell
fancy
him.
lighting?
Y'all don't hate me.
Well, it smells good. You got a little bit of something right over there.
What'd you say?
It smells good. You must have something right over there.
I told you it'd be fine. How many times have you seen me wing it?
Every time. Every. Not a how many.
Does it always taste good?
Always is a pretty big word.
Always tastes good. I promise it does. Okay. So now, I gotta turn the heat up a little bit. It'll be all right. It doesn't take long for a package of vacuum sealed cheese to thaw, does it, guys?
No.
Are y'all laughing at me? I'm telling you, it's been a day. My allergies are killing me. Nikki said, don't feel bad. She has frozen chicken in the pressure cooker because the day got away and she didn't thaw it. Yeah, I could have put it into the Instant Pot, but this is just easier. And it guarantees a good outcome. Now, sir, now let me tell you guys something. From here, I could just boil up pasta and they could have pasta marinara. But we got bread. I'm going to just slice the bread, open it up, put the sauce on after the sauce is ready. And it's only going to take a few minutes to be ready. Then I'll put the cheese down and throw pepperoni on it. And your homegirl's making not full of crap French bread pizza. So it's French bread pizza without the crap that the store would add. And do you love it or do you love it?
Good.
And you're learning how to make a quick homemade sauce that you can use for pizza or over noodles. I'm telling you, this is great.
Yeah, that sauce saves you.
That sauce does save me every time, don't it? Mm-hmm. It was good.
Spoon number 4.
In case y'all can't tell, Mark got home from work early today.
That's a nice way to say I was summoned home from work early.
He was summoned home from work early. I'm gonna let this cook for just a minute. I'm gonna put a spatter screen over it so it doesn't spatter all over me. Don't make fun of my old pitiful spatter screen, guys. It's been well used and well loved. Okay. So now for the bread, all I gotta do is cut it like this. I'm gonna go over here and do it on the cutting board. Now we're open like this. Then I put it into a parchment lined cast iron.
Why do we line it so it doesn't stick?
So the cheese doesn't burn on my cast iron. And the tomatoes, if the tomato sauce oozes off, it doesn't get on my cast iron and react. Because tomatoes and cast irons are not friends.
That's true, but let's just clarify that molten cheese crusted up on a cast iron is okay.
Molten cheese crusted up on a cast iron is great. But not if the tomato sauce leaks down on it.
I
It'll
agree with
rust it.
tomato.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna grab, guess what? Store-bought pepperoni, and I don't care. We're just gonna use store-bought pepperoni because I'm not about to try to homemade pepperoni. I already homemade sausage and all the other things. And sometimes I just need a shortcut. So, homemade pepperoni it is.
I've got some microwave things in the cookbook. People are going to have a fainting spell over that.
Microwave things?
Microwave things in the cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a fainting spell. They need to get your fainting sofa ready.
Yeah, get the salts ready. Are y'all gonna faint over them? I didn't know you put microwave recipes in there.
I didn't last time.
You didn't last time, but you did.
But this is supposed to be quick, easy, and some of them are not quick and easy, so I thought I'd throw one in that's real quick and easy. One dish, microwave.
Okay, do it.
Ain't nobody watching this.
Yeah, there are.
The dogs.
I promise you guys, I should have just boiled noodles and put this on it, and y'all would have said, "Oh, Mommy, thank you so much."
Yeah, because I know where that cheese is.
It's the mozzarella that was the problem, guys. I freeze the mozzarella so that it lasts longer. Also, we freeze bread. If you don't bake bread, you can buy bread. And you can cut it in half and do this. You could probably do this on daggone bunny bread that you buy at the store, just on the squares of, like, sandwich bread, right?
Yeah. And that's day-old clearance bread we brought home and froze for $1.
That one is?
Yeah.
So sometimes we do,
I sneak
where'd you
in
get
there
it?
now and then. I don't know.
Okay.
But I know it was froze.
Well, we freeze a lot of bread, though. But that one was bought.
That one was from the stove.
Okay, this bread is from the stove, he said. From the bakery part of the store?
Yeah.
Okay, so no preservatives in that one either.
No. That's why they put it on quick sale the next day. It's day-old bread.
Day old bought bread, he says. Okay.
That's not really bad.
So our sauce is ready. You can also make, what is the word? It's not bruschetta. That's not the one I'm looking for.
I don't know. That'd be a good dipping sauce. with
Your
just the
sister
bread.
loves it. I'll have to think of the name of that recipe.
If you
You
just
should
have-
share that in the cookbook.
If you just had some cheesy bread and dipped it in that as a sauce, oh no.
Mm-hmm. Also, just so y'all know, this is also how I make tomato soup. I dump a quart.
You got about
Or I do a
four-way-
table.
You got a four-way choice right there.
Yeah. So I dump a little bit of olive oil in, season it, garlic it, get it fragrant. Then I put like a quarter to a tomatoes in it. Bring it to the simmer, and I crush them with my mixing chop. And I serve this alongside a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Or I put it on noodles for spaghetti marinara. Or I put it on these French bread pizzas. What else do I put that on? What is it? Your sister loves it. I cannot think of what we call it. And it's not bruschetta at all.
That's good. I don't know what that means.
Bruschetta. It's just tomato on bread. That's not what that is. All right. So I'm going to move this. Yes, it's still runny, but I'm going to take the excess of that, and that's going to be my supper. It's going to be tomato soup because I'm not eating the cheese. So
Oh, that's store bread.
I'm not eating store bread either. But it'll be all right. So I'm going to take this, put it down. And this is why we have parchment paper down.
Tomato and cast iron.
Tomato and cast iron are not friends at all. You can also put a little bit of onion in this. I just didn't really want to take the time. Sometimes I do put onion in it, not for soup, but I do when I'm making spaghetti sauce.
I know, but
I should say marinara sauce. So this is one of the quick ways that we use up canned tomatoes and don't waste a whole jar of like actual spaghetti sauce.
I just like
Because we make it, yes please. Hey, there's light. Okay, so there's this one.
well, it smells good.
It is gonna be great. And this right here, I'm gonna use the stick blender and that's
have
gonna
to
be my
fight one.
supper. You want a bite
You
of
might
it?
have to wrestle over it.
I'll wrestle you.
Promises, promises.
Promises, promises.
That's your soup bowl right there.
Let me grab the chiz. Oh, is that my soup bowl? Okay, thank you. Okay.
That smells good.
It don't just smell it, baby. It is it. You was giving me a hard time.
Because you wanted to make a pizza and didn't have any cheese that you knew about.
I did have cheese I knew about. I just couldn't. I didn't get it out of the
It
freezer.
was the very bottom,
Hold on.
very back. Very bottom, very back.
My allergies are going to be the end of me. And I don't even normally have allergies. It's this, when February feels like May, there's heck to pay, honey. This is my head.
There's the peel. I can get it. Here it is.
It wouldn't open and you can't look back anyway. It's all right.
Okay.
Can I see it? All right. So here I'm going to come with some mozzarella. Now this mozzarella has been previously frozen because that's how I eat.
Very recently.
Yeah. I keep my mozzarella frozen. See, this is just so easy. It does not have to be rocket surgery to make supper, and I promise your family will love this. It's better than better for you, and I think it tastes better than takeout as well. What do you think?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I do like me some takeout pizza, but this is something totally different. Because of that thick bread, but it's not a big, like deep dish type of dough you got to tangle with.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm dividing this cheese out because the rest of the cheese is frozen. Is that no cheese for you, sir?
I guess.
I told you it'd be all right. I'll make more of these in just a minute after everything thaws.
So you put the pepperoni on top of the cheese.
I did put the pepperoni on top of that cheese, and then I put a little Parmesan.
Why
All
did
right.
you put it on top of that?
So let's put this. Why do I put it on top? How many? Do you like a lot of pepperoni, a little pepperoni? I always do
How
it like
long we've
this.
been married?
A long time, and I
And
always.
you don't know?
But I always do it like
No, it
this right
sounds
here.
like you don't know.
Is this just not that interesting, guys? Has anybody made pizza like this before? Don't forget the pitas. Oh my gosh, yes. So if you don't have homemade bread, you can use our pita recipe.
Yeah.
It makes a great pizza. I didn't even think about that.
Especially the fluffy.
But I didn't have time to let it raise either because I've been gone to the DMV.
You know, because some of them get a little more thick than others. The thicker, the better. For this.
Who's clutching my pearls, Nikki? Are we clutching pearls over the store-bought
Store
bread?
bread and store pepperoni.
I don't care today. Nikki loves me anyway. I know she does.
Should the oven have been preheated? Because in my recipe book, that always comes first.
It'll be okay. Put it on 400.
I'll show you how.
You show me how.
It's the same way to preheat it as it is to hurry and spastic heat because he's pulling in the driveway.
Do you hear him? He's giving me heck, guys. So just some
I can tell the
Parmesan.
difference.
You can?
Yeah. If the stove is wide open but the house isn't hot yet, you turn that on when I turn the corner.
What can I say? No, let me show y'all some more options with this right here. Oh, the microwave. Nikki was giving you a hard time.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
there's gonna be a microwave or two in there, and it's good. One dish in a microwave, butternut squash, apples, and some other stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
we do make that in a
microwave
microwave.
is perfect for that.
It sure is. You are
'Cause
exactly
need
right.
You need that to soften that stuff up instead of baking it hard.
Yes. Okay, if you're just coming in here, this was a homemade sauce.
Everything else is.
Don't judge. I forgot to put the beef roast in this morning. So Saturday we'll have beef roast. Did I already put a recipe out for Saturday? I don't think I did. Oh, well, fortunately, Saturday was supposed to be a remake on the beef roast leftovers, so instead we'll just have beef roast that day. Tomorrow is going to be country fried steak, gravy, and biscuits with homemade applesauce and fried potatoes.
That's a lot to eat.
In other words, tomorrow is my breakover day, and I'm getting fat on my breakover day. Okay. You don't want the country fried steak?
I didn't want the stuff you're trying to hand me off camera to put up that you could reach just as easily.
Okay. Now, let's talk about these again. It is a good soup. You want a bite? Okay, let's talk about this again.
Cheese in there.
Oh, my nose. I'm telling you guys, are any of you who don't normally have allergies,
Suffering.
are you suffering this year? Sorry, Brooklyn texted me. She just made it down to Mom's. Well, I just got the text that she made it to Mom's.
Been there since 5/12.
We keep up with our kids pretty tight, guys.
Put the phone down, cook.
All right, I just had to tell her to let me know when she comes back. Okay, so as it is, if you like a chunky marinara, boil you some noodles, throw this over it. Add some Parmesan cheese, toss it together. It is wonderful. For a great tomato soup, grab the stick blender or put it into the blender and blend all this up to make it smooth. If you like it smooth, I like it chunky just like this for my tomato soup.
You know what I like to do with it?
What do you like to do with it?
Mix it with prepared angel hair.
Uh-huh.
Put it in one of those enamel cast irons that are probably bigger than one serving, but not if you're a big boy like me.
Uh-huh.
And put that on it and load it with cheese and bake it.
Here's another option, okay, guys? Just get you a little bit of the cheese.
Somebody's eating store bread, looks like.
I know, I don't normally do that. And just put a little bite on it and use this as a dip. Take care of her. Okay. Sorry, our daughter-in-law just messaged with a recall on a baby seat. Okay. I don't either. You'll have to talk to her. Okay. So I'm going to turn this into soup for me today. And I may make a grilled cheese to go with it because I don't really like pizza, but I like this. So for me, for my grilled cheese, I'm going to grab enough to skillet. Take this off to the side. Pop this down. And I'm going to make a 3-cheese. A 3-cheese grilled cheese. Okay. Will you grab that cheddar? Sorry, I missed your bacon. Turn on my stove. I need a little dob of butter. I need a little bit of butter, Mark.
How do you do this when I'm not here?
When you're not here, I don't normally go to the DMV and end up.
Yeah, you do. You're going every day.
So I'm gonna put the cheese here. No, I don't.
Isn't the butter in the butter dish right there in front of you?
It's empty.
Huh?
It's empty. That's why I put butter.
How's it empty? I filled it up last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You
Yeah, I
dreamed of
did.
that. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of mild cheddar. I'm making a small grilled cheese because I'm not really supposed to be eating the cheese, guys.
Yeah, there's a whole stick of butter in there. You must have fried an egg
No, there wasn't.
2 days ago.
Okay, and I cooked yesterday. I didn't fry an egg. Okay, so bread, 3 cheeses. If I have it, I use Gruyere as well. I don't today, so it is what it is. But I'm having a grilled cheese and soup, while they have
Store-bought bread.
Yeah, I know, it's store-bought bread. You hear him giving me a hard time? I didn't buy it, you did.
I didn't throw it out there for the world to see.
Keeping it real, guys. So 3 cheese, grilled cheese, and I'm gonna put tomato soup into, you can sop that.
I'm good. It's all spice.
My tomato soup into the bowl. And I gotta check. Pizza's not ready. And I always, I like mine to get a little more caramelized, but we'll go ahead and turn it because the bread was still a little bit frozen. All right, guys, don't kill me for tonight's homemade recipe. It was homemade. You saw me make the sauce. Keep the allergy stuff here. Mark, put the fried chicken seasoning recipe in the next cookbook, please.
Nope.
He said nope. I'll make him do it. I don't normally turn them 2 or 3 times, but it is what it is, guys. So what else do you want to see in the next cookbook, guys? He's working on it tonight. Like, you need to let him know so that you can get in it what you would like. There's more seasoning recipes in it, right? And there's
A lot of seasonings in the last one.
and there's different
You're smoking that skillet.
relishes. There we go. There's different relishes in it. And
Yeah.
there's several sides, several snacks, quick snacks.
A lot of stuff where you gotta bloom some yeast.
A lot of stuff where you gotta bloom some yeast. All right. There's my grilled cheese. It's all done.
Lord have mercy.
73 dishes.
Look at that. Work area up in the oven.
73 dishes.
I can't work on the cookbook tonight. I gotta clean on this for a couple hours.
Dinner is served. And it was more than 1 dish. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, let me see if these pizzas are about getting close so I can show you a finished product. Probably not, but we'll see. It's starting to get melty. So I take these out when they're done, and they're not totally done yet. And I use a pizza cutter and cut like bite-sized strips like this so that they can just pick it up and eat it. All right, we're gonna clean the dishes and then he's gonna work on his.
You get to eat supper. You're sick. I'll clean. Just
Okay.
stop making a mess.
Just quit making a mess, he said. We're
Cease and
gonna
desist or whatever you.
we're gonna jump off here and I'm gonna eat my dinner and wait on his pizza to finish and the baby's pizza to finish so they can eat their dinner. And he's gonna work on his cookbook. If you have any requests, send them to me in my DMs on Instagram. All right. Bye. We'll see you.